Hello and welcome to Art Snacks. Today we're going to draw a black caiman. That's a black C-A-I-M-A-N. And we're going to talk a little bit about what a black caiman is. Let's do that right now. A black caiman, did you know that there's less than 2,000 black caimans left in the world? And there's less than 1,000 in the Amazon rainforest. They live in rivers and ponds and swamps and lakes. And their skin is illegally sold and costs over $1,000. People sell them to make boots and purses, and that's why they're so endangered. Their lifespan is from 50 to 80 years, and they can grow over 6 meters and can weigh over 1 ton. The black caiman is a carnivore, which means it eats meat, and it also has a variety of other foods that it eats in its environment, like in the rainforest where it's usually found. It eats all kinds of fish, especially catfish, who are very tasty and big. So let's draw a black caiman, see what a black caiman looks like. We could draw the whole body, but we're going to draw the head today, the head of a black caiman. Okay, so let's start over on this side. We're going to make it bumpy. This is a reptile. And a lot of times when you see these in the water, you don't see them actually. They see you first because they blend into their habitat because they're very well, what's the word? Starts with C. Camouflaged, right? So they're colored to match their environment, and they have patterns that help them match their environment. So right now we're just drawing this sort of mouth here. And we're coming back this way and making the jaw, and here's its neck. Okay, so let's now look up here and see, make another bump up on top. That's for the eye on the other side of the head. Let's do the nostril here. I do a nostril. I like to go ahead and make it black because I know it's going to be black. So why don't I just go ahead and make it that way? Now the mouth, this is going to go past that bottom jaw and it's going to go out into here a little ways. And see, it's got this little bit of skin here that stretches and lets the mouth open way up far, up and up way far. Let's draw the other side of the mouth now. Coming down to this side here. Okay, and the tongue kind of doing its thing right down here. Right. Now a circle for the eyes. You do not want a black caiman to see you before you see it. That's what I would say. Let's make that eye nice and dark. But let's leave a little reflection right here. That makes it look like it's wet. Because they spend a lot of their time where? In the what? In the water, right? Looking for fish. Okay. Now let's make some teeth, because we know the black caiman is going to have some teeth, so let's make some teeth here. These are going to be some sharp teeth. And they're not all the same. They have like irregular teeth. Over their lifetime, they probably break a lot of their teeth too. But once they chomp down on you, you're going to have a hard time getting out, because once they get a hold of you, those teeth get you. You don't want that to happen. So stay away from black caiman. Now people start wanting things like the skin of a black caiman made into some boots. And if people didn't buy those, then people wouldn't kill black caiman because they couldn't sell the skin to make the boots. But someone buys those things, and when people buy those things, it hurts those animals. And so when you look around at the store for clothes and for coats and for shoes, and if they're made out of leather, they're made out of the skin of an animal, you know, and if they're made out of snake skin, then that's a snake. Now, some things look like skin, but they're not really skin. They're simulated. So no animal had to die. I like to buy fuzzy coats that aren't made out of real rabbit fur or some animal's fur. And you can decide what you want to do. But when you look at endangered animals, you have to really ask, yourself, why are they endangered and what can we do to help? And if we can do something to help, since there's so few of these left, maybe we could try. Let's take the black and let's go ahead and make some patterns here on the bottom jaw. It's got some beautiful patterns on it. Really pretty colors. Now, I'm not going to worry about making these some perfect way. This black caiman is designed to fit into its environment by looking kind of random, and I'm going to color it kind of random with some random colors. And remember, no two black caiman will be colored the same way. So it's okay if yours looks kind of weird or kind of different. It may be the coolest black caiman that ever happened. I'm going to go ahead and color in the top here. I'm going to save some pink for that tongue. I think pink would be a fun color to use for that tongue. I'm going to turn sideways here. Bring my color right up here. Sometimes I like to push down harder to make my black suddenly kind of darker along edges, like right here, along the mouth. Then I ease up on the pressure. Like over here, I can make it darker just by pushing down harder to make that other side of the head darker. Or these, darker. This, lighter. Underneath here, I can go lighter. So that way I don't cover up those cool patterns that I already made. Under the chin. Now there's some lines here I can draw. Okay, let's get that pink and make that tongue. Seems funny that this big, mean creature has a pink tongue. Inside the mouth, too, it might be a little pinkish over on this side here. Maybe a little bit right here. Okay, now if I want to make that look more realistic, I could grab some blue and I could put some reflection down here. Maybe make that look like water. Like it's just about to go out into the water to go hunting for some big, fat, tasty fish. Because he's hungry, or she's hungry. She wants to eat some fish. And I'm going to make that water come all the way up into here so it looks like it's kind of, the black caiman is holding its head out over the water a little bit. Instead of just one color of blue, too, I could introduce another color. Remember, this is the rainforest, and this water might not be totally perfectly blue. It might be greenish. I could make the sky back here. I could take green and make some rainforest trees back here. I could have lots of green back here in the background, all designed to make my black caiman stand out more. I don't have to do a lot of detail for that green to really help make my drawing look better. I could just make a lot of green back here. I could picture the sounds. Make my own sounds. You ever make your own sounds when you're drawing? You ever make the sound of the habitat? I like to do that. Sometimes people think I'm weird, but I don't care. I think weird is cool. I'm going to make a little more blue for a blue sky. Right back here. My black caiman is happily living in her environment. That's the Black Caiman. See you next time.